Hey there guys, what's going on? In today's best class setups in Modern Warfare video, we are taking a look at another weapon that I've talked about previously. The Model 680 is arguably the best shotgun in Modern Warfare at the moment. I'm still a huge fan of the VLK Rogue, but the Model 680 is a serious powerhouse in this game. Like, the range we get when we aim down sight is actually pretty wild. With good accuracy, the one-shot distance is roughly 19 meters with this class setup and these attachments. Credit for this information does go to Ollie Roberts, who left this very informative comment about 2 weeks ago. Anyway, we have revamped our Model 680 class setup and it absolutely slaps. I'll say this, you definitely do have to aim down sight a lot with this unless you are at close range. So if you're after a shotgun that just lets you sprint around the map and not really worry about aiming down sight, maybe skip this one. Anyway, just before we do get into this class setup here, let's try and get this video to 24 likes. You guys have been absolutely fantastic recently. We're really pushing towards 1800 subscribers. So make sure you do subscribe with those notifications turned on so you don't miss out on any more of the upcoming videos. Even though Season 4 of Modern Warfare has been delayed, we'll still be out here with the content when it does drop. Right, so let's talk about this Model 680 class here. So we'll start on with our sidearm perks and grenade choices here. We're going to go over them quite quickly because they're fairly similar on most of my shotgun classes, and then we will jump into the attachments for the Model 680. Our sidearm is of course the 50 GS Desert Eagle because sometimes we do need to fight outside of our maximum range. We have of course set it up like this with the compensator, the Forged Tac Enforcer barrel, the lightweight trigger, the 13 round mags, and of course the stippled grip tape. With this particular shotgun class, we do want to be running these three perks. Perk 1 is EOD for not dying to those explosives because it's really painful dying to explosives in this particular game sometimes, or Quick Fix is another good option for shotgun classes at the moment, just for getting that health regeneration started as soon as you do get a kill, which is sometimes more powerful than a stim shot. Perk 2, we do have Ghost here, which is a fantastic option for staying hidden on those UAVs, which is especially important for a stealthy close range shotgun class, but as we did look at yesterday, Point Man is another really powerful option if you are playing those objective based game modes, just to get those score streaks very, very easily, which is actually super powerful. And of course, Ghost does work in perfect combination with our third perk, which is of course Tracker, which does let us see enemy footprints, and then a bunch of other stuff with enemy death markers. Stealth and flanking is super important for most shotgun classes, and this is no exception here, and these three perks make us really strong in that particular regard. In the lethal slot, we usually roll the C4 on our aggressive classes, and the tactical we can choose between the stim shot, of course, for the extra chance per life, and a smoke grenade is always going to be very powerful on most shotgun classes, as to block off those longer sight lines. Right, so as I said, you already know that I have a big love for shotguns in this game. Most of my videos recently have been featured around some of these shotguns, especially the Model 680, as it is very, very powerful. But apparently I've been using it wrong. According to Ollie in the comments, with the right attachments and playstyle, we can get almost a 20 meter one-shot kill range, which is very, very wild. So we're definitely kitting out our shotgun to try and get really fast aim down sight speed and a super tight pellet spread. So here we have our full attachment setup. We normally show this off fairly close to the start of the video, so those of you who do just want to go shred your enemies can do so straight away. Here we of course do have the Forged Tac Marauder muzzle for the sound suppression, damage range, and a tighter pellet spread, which is a super powerful option in this game, and basically does give us every stat that we're looking for. This is also very, very helpful to getting our 19 meter kill range, which is super important. We've actually skipped over the barrel option strangely, which we are blocked out of as a result of our ammunition. Typically with most of these options in the barrel slot though, we do get a relatively small range increase while reducing our aim down sight speed significantly, so we've actually skipped it here. We've taken the XRK True Grip tactical underbarrel for the aim down sight speed and of course recoil control that we do get here. This does offer us a 2-frame increase at 60 FPS to our aim down sight speed, which is very strong when we're trying to get those sights up very, very quickly. We're also taking the no stock for a similar reason, with the movement speed and aim down sight speed being very, very powerful stats for most shotgun classes, so hard to go past this again. We're also taking the 12 gauge 6-round mags for the massive increases to our aim down sight speed and tightening up our pellet spread. It also does give us a detachable magazine while reducing our movement speed, but the magazine does have a reload speed of about 1.8 seconds, which you can increase with a stat we're about to talk about in a second. And apparently, according to Ollie, this is a straight upgrade over the Dragon's Breath rounds at the moment, as you don't have to worry about the ticking damage not actually killing the enemy. And lastly, for our last attachment here, you can of course choose between a tac laser just to get that maximum aim down sight speed, or you can choose sleight of hand to get that reload speed as fast as possible. I've been using this class setup very recently and it absolutely dominates people at those close range fights, but even out to 20 meters you can do some serious work. If you are dropping out of the video at this stage, I do appreciate you checking out this video, but for the rest of you, we're going to jump into some gameplay featuring some tips and tricks to help you learn this weapon. So start off with a very interesting spawn there, indirect line of sight of two guys, take both of them out with a nice little flick there, get the nice air shot kill. We come around towards C and we're about to see the power of these smoke grenades that we're not really running at the moment, but somebody else is. And it's very, very useful to sort of block off those longer lines of sight. It's also very important to be able to hit those one-shot kills, because if you don't, you might end up dying like this here. Another thing, very important to aim down sight pretty much all the time with this particular class. Tightens up that pellet spread, gives us that extra damage range. A little bit difficult to hold, as of course, with the tac laser. Like, if you don't want to give away your position, maybe drop the tac laser. But this game personally started off fine for me. Like, it wasn't going great, but then you hear this noise overhead, and it's a support helo. Some dude in this game is absolutely going off right now, dropping those support helos in. For whatever reason, I'm not sure if he left a little while after this, but yeah, he just left and it didn't go very well at the start. See teammates start to leave, but it's important that you don't ever give up, because we do actually manage to turn this game around and it becomes an actual very, very good game for me personally. Like, it's important to understand that a C4 is a very good way to soften someone up or even finish off a kill. But for the most part, we're actually just trying to hide from this support helo at the time. Like, that's a very, very outrageous kill streak to get straight off the bat. So we're basically just looking to sort of stay alive, get those kills where possible, and manage to sort of get a couple of kills in here while we're basically waiting for the support helo to disappear. Again, I'm not really 100% sure exactly when the guy leaves, but he does, apparently. And then we start hearing some footsteps of a guy coming very close to us. And this is sort of a decent distance to hit fire from. Like, that's a very sort of consistent one-shot kill from that sort of range. Any further than that, it's not very consistent in terms of one-shot kill with your not hit. If you're not aiming down sight, it's not going to be super reliable. Again, just making sure we don't give that tac laser information away just by aiming at the door frame, waiting for him to come in. I don't think he does end up coming in. We try and push him a little bit. No one there, and we wrap around back on the other side. Hopefully just looking for more kills at this point. The support healer is definitely gone at this point, so it's a good time to sort of push out of this area. But whoever does control office on Shoot House is a very, very good position to win the game. And come around the back here. Just sort of play a little bit patient, as you do have to do with this weapon, as it's not super great if you're sprinting around. Come around the corner, get the one kill, and then we move on now. Again, patience is very, very important. C4 a good option to soften people up. Come around the corner. Get a nice little double kill here. That dude probably should have killed me with this slow, like, recock time of the weapon, but managed to pull it off. Come around the corner again. Another guy close range. Perfect for hip fire in that distance. And something like this, we have to ADS to get that extra damage range and tighten up our pellet spread. UAV is a good option for most shotgun classes, just to give you a little bit of information about where your enemies are. Come up the top again. Again, whoever controls sort of office on Shoot House does have control of the map most of the time. And we end up coming around here, just being very patient, don't want to peek out too early. Another kill there and didn't get the shot off in time. Come around the back here again as one of our better streaks in this particular game. Get that one guy there. Come around the back, another guy just aiming down sight, get him too. And we're sort of wrapping around, controlling this particular area. Peek up over the top. Nice little kill. They could have got another one there, but didn't want to risk peeking back over to just die. Did hear some footsteps, get a nice double, decent range on those two guys there. Very nice kill and a good example of why aiming down sight is very beneficial. It's important when you get stunned or flashed like this not to panic and just hope with a shotgun somebody comes close enough to you for you to deal decent damage to them. This guy peeking on a head glitch here, do have to run away from him. Again, C4, nice little kill there again. Continuing on with our streak here, I think we're at 6 or 7 at the moment. Come around the back here again. There's definitely going to be somebody peeking on this box again. Got him again, not too bad there. Do hear somebody coming up over, nice again. Thought I did hear somebody coming up over the wall, but we'll call in the VTOL. Just waiting here at the moment so we don't accidentally kill ourselves with the rocket from the VTOL gunship. Very, very important not to do that, especially on your longer streaks. And it's over, so we can finally move out. We do see a little laser there, so we're being a little bit cautious around here. Check this side first. Nothing there just yet. Come around the back. He's still sitting on that head glitch again. Nice little pop over the top. Nice little pop on that guy. Still sitting on that box there. Just move, dude. Like, move one time. Do get the shot on that guy, and then it finished it off. Saw him with the footsteps. Guy's just standing around doing nothing. Calling the support helo with more kills on site. Doing a very, very good job here. Come back over the top. Little peekage. Nothing going on there. Nice little kill there. We do get taken out, unfortunately. Anyway, it's very important to notice that this game actually ended up being a win, despite us being so far behind with the support hurler in the sky. We did manage to pull it back, and we ended up with a very, very good game for the boys. I think we ended up going 45-19, which is not too bad, and we'll have our final thoughts in a sec. So this is everything that we do have here in this overpowered Model 680 class setup here. We've got our Desert Eagle secondary, Quick Fix or EOD, Ghost, and Tracker in the perk slot, C4 and a Stim Shot or a Smoke Grenade depending on what you want to run. And of course our attachments are as follows with the Marauder, the Tac Laser No Stock, XRK True Grip, and of course the 12 gauge 6-round mags. This particular class setup here is super strong. This combination of attachments really does help make the Model 680 very powerful in this game. I really had no idea that I was using the Model 680 wrong, but I'm glad I've got this class set up now because the shotguns in the game are mostly super satisfying, apart from like that weird, like huge drum one, which is really kind of bad, apart from on shipment. Anyway, if you guys did enjoy this one, make sure you do let me know by leaving a like, and do subscribe if you are new around here, of course, so you don't miss out on any more of the upcoming Season 4 content. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye!